I'm your director of Indy Parks, and I am so excited that this day is finally here. Today, we are thrilled to celebrate the newest addition to the Indy Parks family, the spectacular Colts Canal Playspace. This park, this play space, is the result of years of visioning, dreaming, fundraising, and collaboration. Many people and many organizations helped get us here, and we hope to celebrate many of them this afternoon. With 211 parks and more than 135 miles of trails, Indy Parks is committed to creating places and experiences that inspire. And just take a look around me. I'm pretty darn inspired. From the perfectly cushioned surface to the climbing tower, stepping stones, and the endless spinning, twisting play pieces, the Colts Canal Playspace was definitely worth the wait. This is a special place for us and the many children, families, and visitors who now have another reason to love our city's downtown. The canal is a vibrant and important place for our city, and this will add to the vitality of this area. Thank you so much. I cannot say enough proper thank yous to the people that made the Colts Canal Playspace happen. Thank you for everything that all of you have done and are still doing to make this space even better than we imagined. We're so grateful to Kaylin and the Indianapolis Colts for being such a generous partner and for making parks and fitness and health a priority in our city. Thank you to the Buckingham Foundation, the Kiwanis Club of Indianapolis, the Junior League of Indianapolis for their generous contributions. And special thanks to our partners at the Indianapolis Parks Foundation and Downtown Indy Inc. Your vision to transform and enhance the canal led to this incredible movement to bring the right resources together. Thank you to City Councilor William Oliver, who not only chairs our Parks Committee, but also takes time to celebrate new and improved spaces with us. And thank you to Sheil Sexton, Craig Pelusi, Compan, Melissa Guffey, and Brian Sullivan, who will share with you why this place means so much to our downtown residents. We appreciate everyone's efforts. And just a few more thank yous, I promise. Thank you, Director Emily Mack and the Department of Metropolitan Development, including Rusty Carr, Peggy Frazier, and I'm beginning to think that that Peggy Frazier kind of rules the downtown canal. I think she's here every day. She had the construction updates for us. And the Metropolitan Development Commission. We also thank the Indianapolis-Marion County Building Authority and the Department of Public Works, who will help us make sure this place stays beautiful. And to the Indy Parks team, who always outdoes themselves, Don Colvin, where's Don? There he is. Hi, Don. Andre Denman and Danny Swales, they kept this project moving towards the finish line. Everyone mentioned and everybody here really thought of everything with this play space. It's truly an inviting and energetic space with unlimited possibilities. I hope everybody here knows you've made a lasting and valuable impact, and we are forever grateful. And now I get to introduce the guy who I think will be the first to the top of the tall tower behind me, Mayor Joe Hogsett.
Thank you, Linda. Congratulations, by the way. Well, good afternoon. Thank you, Linda, for that kind introduction. I'm tremendously happy to be here today to welcome another public space to our city. The addition of this amazing, beautiful playground, I too want to echo all of those that Linda thanked, particularly the Indianapolis Department of Parks and Recreation. I want to also thank Indy Parks Foundation, Downtown Indy, and of course I want to personally express my gratitude to Kaylin and the Indianapolis Colts Foundation for helping us finally bring to this canal the space that it has long needed. Great cities need great public spaces. They need playgrounds to promote healthy play and interaction between children from every neighborhood. I believe public spaces like this one can help foster an Indianapolis that is even better than we are today. Public spaces like this one can bring us together as a city, one city. We have seen in the days since we opened Lugar Plaza on the south side of the city-county building, how quickly Indianapolis residents can take to a well-designed public space. And I expect that this one located in one of the most popular attractions in all of downtown, will be just as, if not more successful, at giving Indianapolis residents from all over our city a place where they can meet up, where they can play, where we can relax together as one community. So it is in that spirit that I am happy to introduce one of those residents who I know will enjoy the play of this public space, a great advocate for every single one of his neighbors, Duke Oliver. Duke, congratulations.
Thank you. What an introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I was told that the facility here would take a 10-foot fall. I'm not willing to try it out. I asked the mayor about it. He said, well, we'll wait till another day. But today, I will be brief in my remarks. It is an honor to inaugurate in front of all the little ones here and to thank all those that made this possible. Thank you, Mayor Hogsett, afternoon, great city of Indianapolis. So happy to be here on the grand opening of the ribbon cutting ceremony at the Colts Canal Playspace. I am Councilor Oliver. I represent the 9th District of Indianapolis City County Council. I'm also chair of the Parks and Recreation Committee on behalf of the City County Council Park and Recreation Committee of Indianapolis. Indy Parks, Indianapolis Colts, Indianapolis Parks Foundation, Downtown Indy, congratulations on the job well done. This playground serves as a symbol of what can happen when a community organization works together and share a dream. Days like today remind us of the importance of Indy Parks. Today, this ground stands as a place that excites the community. Colts Canal Playspace is a park for the community to gather, play, and connect. Today, we celebrate the vibrancy and growth of Indianapolis. To the community, the Colts Canal Playspace is your park, your place to gather, build relationship, spend time together. It is so important for us all to fully appreciate being a community. What an exciting day for our community. And again, congratulations. Today is an exciting day for Indy Parks. Well done. I will bring on now Ms. Laura Hazlett from the Parks Foundation. Laura.
Thank you.
Good job, Duke.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Exciting day for Indianapolis. Like Duke said, I'm Lori Hazlett. I'm the president of the Indianapolis Parks Foundation. The Parks Foundation's been around for 26 years, and we raise money to do things like this. We connect resources to needs to help make Indianapolis parks and open spaces and trails the greatest they can be. So thank you for being here today. I'm going to walk you through a timeline real quick so you can get into the Parks Foundation and Parks shoes on what it takes to do something like this. So 5 years ago, I received a call from downtown Indy from Sherry, which I think Sherry's behind me, wanting to know if we would be willing to help raise money to build a playground downtown. I was on the phone for a while with Sherry, and of course the answer is yes, let's do this. So you're going to hear from Sherry, and her and her team, the Velocity Plan was created, and it was determined that we needed more recreation space in downtown Indy. September of 2014, a committee was created to figure out how and where we were going to build recreation downtown. The committee was made up of community members, neighbors, city officials, nonprofit organizations, and art organizations. We didn't want to just build a park, we wanted to build a place where people who live, work, and play can come and visit and get to know their neighbors and play. We also wanted visitors to come to our city and then leave our city and talk about Indianapolis and say, you're going to Indianapolis? Go visit this place. Go visit the play space. And I'm not using the Colts Canal Playspace just yet because at that point we hadn't named it. I want to recognize that committee because they all worked so hard and it's been a long road, but very worth it. So Sherry Seward, Catherine Esselman, Jenny Cash, Don Colvin, Andre Denman, Brian Sullivan, Julia Moore, Adam Teese, and Sarah Green. It was a good time doing this project. Some are here today, some couldn't make it, so I want to publicly thank all of them for all of their work on this project. As you can imagine, working through this process to build a park downtown was an adventure, working with limited space that we could build on. Adam Teese, who was the director in DMD at the time, made this plot of land available, and across the canal, that plot. So the committee decided we should have some kind of design competition so that we could have the most creative minds in our city helping us figure out what this looks like. So the committee did an RFQ, which was released on November 18th, and 17 firms responded. The committee was overwhelmed and even more excited at the potential of this space right here. January in 2015, 5 of the 17 firms were interviewed, 3 were requested to submit conceptual design. March of 2016, Hitchcock Design was chosen as the design firm. Hitchcock brought the concept of art, play, and the natural environment to this space. The overall design came from a single water droplet. Now you need to envision this, because we had a nice video that came with their proposal. The top is the water droplet falling and just spreading to tie into the canal and then to this area. So we had the design, we had to build it now, which meant we needed to raise money. So we started working with people to raise money, and I want to thank everyone again that supported us. The Kiwanis Club of Indianapolis, Junior League of Indianapolis, Buckingham Foundation, many individuals that made this happen. But finally we had a knight in shining armor who in our final hours of fundraising came through in a huge way. We approached the Indianapolis Colts with our proposal to do the final push in fundraising to make this happen, and they came to the table in a big way. Big enough that we now have the Colts Canal Playspace. So we thank them for that. And then quickly, I just want to do a shout out to Compan, who is the equipment supplier for this. They were amazing to work with and help with the design. And then Sheil Sexton and Craig. Where is Craig? Craig is a rock star. He managed this construction project and it was pretty flawless. So now it is my honor to bring up Kaylin Jackson. Didn't know if I should use Ursay or Jackson.
It'll always be there.
Yeah, I'm vice chair and owner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori. And first I want to thank these kiddos for being so patient, because I want to play on this, so I can't imagine how you feel. But I want to start by, on behalf of the Colts and my family, I want to start off by my thank yous first. Of course, to our mayor, to Indy Parks, to all the city departments who have helped on this. And like Lori and everyone has mentioned, it's been a long process of getting here, and it's so exciting to be here. Of course, Councilor Oliver, Downtown Indy, for your stewardship. I'm on that board as well, and heard the beginnings of this, and to be able to see it come to life is really exciting. And of course, like many things we do, we're not alone in terms of contributing financially and in every other way to this project. So thank you to the Buckingham Foundation, the Kiwanis Club, Junior League for their contributions, and of course, I can't stop my thank yous without saying thank you to Colts Nation. Really, through their support through the 50/50 game day raffle, that is why we're able to do this. So, you guys are thanking us, but really I want to say thank you to our Colts fans out there who donated and played that raffle. This is for you, and you guys are responsible for this being here. So you should all be very excited. We obviously love to be in the entertainment business and to inspire and to unite on the field, but that is what enables us to do things like this. And that's what I do a lot with the team is getting to be able to come and talk to you on days like this, which is so much fun. My dad always says that, our title is owner, but really that's a fleeting part of this life, and we don't really own anything. We're stewards of the team and what we're able to build and unite behind it. And this is just an example of how we want to spread that and unite our city in the best way possible. I think that growing up here and living here and continue to be committed to this city. I couldn't be more proud. And I think our family, I speak for our family and the entire team and organization, and they feel the exact same way every single day that we step out the door. And the second I walked up, I have had a smile plastered on my face. This is just such a fun space and so creative. And I think it'll inspire a lot of creative play, not just being healthy and playing 60 a day, but really being creative. So I can't wait to see these kids get out here and play. But first I want to bring up Sherry with Downtown Indy.
All right, who among us is excited about this? Isn't this outstanding? We are very, very happy to see this project come to fruition. It has been a long time, and as Lori had mentioned, the concept was created out of a plan, a community plan, where everyone participated. But thankfully, the city was the one that made it happen. It wouldn't have if they didn't continue that commitment and make sure that this playground happened. So thank you, Mayor. We really appreciate it. We often say that downtown is everyone's neighborhood. And so, I think that this helps to amplify that notion. Playgrounds are one of the few places open to children that are not limited by income. Rich and poor kids can all meet, play, learn from one another. So we are delighted to be a part of this. I especially want to thank Linda and Don from Parks Department. They gave this their all, and they were wonderful to work with. And Jenny and Lori from the Parks Foundation, also wonderful to work with. And lastly, to the City of Indianapolis and to the Colts. Everyone was great, so thank you. And I'm going to bring up Brian.
That's okay, Sherry. Good afternoon, everyone. Having lived across the street with my wife, Mary Ann, for 20 years, we maybe have a unique perspective on why this place where we have invested for this park is unique and really, really special for this purpose. I think it doesn't take a lot of imagination to appreciate that we're at the intersection of the Cultural Trail and the Downtown Canal. Two beautiful, iconic, amazing public assets whose purpose is to connect us in a beautiful way. And this is a recurring theme with this project, this connectivity. So this place, this isn't a theoretical thing. This is something that we come out our driveway and can observe every day. That this is the public park, this is the people's park. So this is where folks from all over our community come together. Certainly downtown residents, but people from all over central Indiana congregate here. Visitors from around the world to Indianapolis come here. We see quinceaneras, and there's brown, black, white, people of every size and shape and cultural background. It's amazing right here. And by God, we need to learn to play together. And the beauty of this is that we may not all speak the same language, but the simple shared experience that this place will afford us is what makes this special. When we're sitting down here with our children and our families and understanding each other in very simple, basic ways. I went off script a long time ago. I think, yes, we're not where we want to be with fitness, and this certainly contributes to getting people outside and having our kids set our devices down and getting out here and doing the right thing. But this is important well beyond that, right? We need to learn today more than ever to coexist together and learn how common we are, and nothing is better to do that than to share time and space in a beautiful asset like this. And I want to thank everybody. Listen, almost everybody's been thanked. I want to call out one special person. He's already been acknowledged, but Craig Pelusi, wave your hand again. Craig was the project superintendent on this, and he has gone so far and above the call of duty to deliver this. And I have to, one brief anecdote that I think will help me close here. About a month ago, I met Craig over here, and he was on site with the project architect resolving some issue. And Craig said, "Oh, no worries." And for those of you who have met him, realize he may not be from Muncie. He said in his beautiful Australian accent that, "Oh yeah, the architect's happy as Larry." Happy as Larry. So this has become, I've adopted Happy as Larry now, by the way. This is a common expression in Australia. And like, Mayor, when you pick up the morning paper, nothing awful happened the night before, and you see today you get to cut the ribbon on a place like this, you're happy as Larry.
Happy as Larry.
When Linda and Lori hear from Kaylin that the Colts Foundation is going to close the loop and makes this thing happen with their investment, I suspect they were happy as Larry. And with that, I want to conclude and get to officially opening this place. But we should all today be happy as Larry, because this is going to make our community a better place. So thank you all for coming, and let's get this place open.